Okay, let's take a look at how we use parcel maps to create plot plans and why we would do that. One reason at least. And so here I am on the county planning page, and I've typed in assessor's parcel viewer, and I come up with a link to the parcel viewer map. And so from the parcel viewer map, I've zoomed in down here. You'll see what area I'm looking at. It's Arcade Creek. There's Winding Way. It's very near the college. And this is a lot that I'm familiar with. It's got a parcel number, but it's also got a description of it. And it says it's a portion of lot 130 Arcade Park. And you begin at the northeast corner of SD lot 130. That happens to be right here. And then you go south down this way. You can see my cursor moving south. And you go at 1 degree, 46 minutes, 30 seconds to the east. So it tips just a little bit to the east. And you do that for 428.1 feet. Then you go due west for 146.5. And then north at 1 degree, 46 minutes, 3 degrees west. So it's not exactly parallel. There's just a tiny bit of pie shape to it. And you do that for 419.5 feet. And then you make a curve that's described here. And it tells you that you've got 1.3 acres, but you want to be very careful and you want to be sure that you've got it right. Because what you're allowed to do with this comes from the zoning standards. So we're going to look at the development standards and find, by going to the development standards and looking for RD2 long enough, that we'll find a maximum density dwelling units per gross acre. And it says in an RD2, I can put 2 dwelling units per acre. So once I've found out how many acres there are on that thing, I can start figuring out how many units I can put on it. Now, in this particular case, it's 1.3. And so I've got some opportunities to try to find out if I can cut this lot up to get a third unit in there, or if I could ask for a variance to put a third unit on there if I wanted to, or if I could find an accessory dwelling or something like that that would be allowed. So what you have to do is draw the plot, make it good, find out the areas from your AutoCAD drawing, and then start cutting it up to see if you are maximizing it. And then read all the rest of the standards to find out if what you want to do is allowed, or find out what you can do that's allowed and see if that's in the interest of your client. So this is all about reading specs. This is a very typical one. It's the county spec. If we go up to the top, you'll see it's the development standards that came from the county zoning standards, which we referenced from the parcel viewer map, which we found on the county planning site.